So let me give you a review of, so today I visited Highland Presbyterian Church. So the last time I visited Highland Presbyterian Church, I was one of 4 churches I had visited that day. Before that, I walked I left early, walked to Cherokee Park and spent time of prayer there, and then I went to Highland Baptist Church, and then I went for their 8:45 service, and then I went to their then I went to the Highland Presbyterian Church. Well, when I visited the Highland Presbyterian Church the first time, about over 5 years ago, they were in the middle of remodeling the sanctuary, so I didn't attend there at that particular time. They met, I think, in the basement or something like that, in another room. So that particular service, by the time I went there, I'd been to Highland Baptist quite a bit. I've been to Highland United Methodist quite a bit. So I was familiar with the way that they would read the Old Testament, a passage from the Old Testament, a passage from the New Testament, and then the pastor sermon would be based upon bringing application to the passages they just read. Well, this particular day, it was a different pastor than what spoke today. The guy started talking about this radio show, and from what I saw, I literally fell asleep. I don't know how long I was asleep. I woke up, he's still talking about this radio show. Never got to the point, ever. And I'm like, okay, this is totally way off base. I don't know what the point, I never heard the point that he was trying to make. Today was interesting. Today they focused around the Sermon on the Mount and the Beatitudes. And so he was, in the sermon, he did the reading, he read it in a different, I don't know what translation, I don't know if someone had made it up or whatever. And then he read in the actual Matthew. So they actually read in the New Revised Standard Version, I think, which is different than most churches I've been to, but you know, it's pretty cool. Me as a Bible crossover kind of guy, I'm like, I found that very refreshing. So it was pretty cool.